Yeah.
Eric Adams is now campaigning under the name of just Eric.
Like the share of mayors.
Yes, he's not going by Mayor Adams. He's campaigning by
As Eric.
as Eric.
It's me, Eric. Please
And
vote for Eric.
the Republicans are trying to get Trump to hire give a cabinet position to the guy who won the Republican primary, because he ran uncontested, and he's a crank.
Okay.
So
he's not gonna stand a chance. Is basically.
Yeah, he's he's a nutty guy. He's as full crank as possible, and the only way they can
Republicans think that like Zoran's super radical communist candidacy is like a chance to get a Republican into the mayorship,
but they can't. He has to step down. Like, they can't just take it away.
He won the primary.
He won
they can't
the primary.
Just say he can't run.
And so the only thing they can do is try to get Trump to give this guy a cabinet position.
So the problem here is like, who would they run in his place, right? Because like every Republican is a fucking freak. So like, who would they run? I guess they could find like a super Zionist guy and hope that the like wild imaginings they have about the political convictions of the New York Jewish community are somehow true, even though they're definitely not.
Can you check our audio?
Oh yeah, I'll check the audio.
Just because I want to see if I actually need to turn you down or not. Yeah.
For once, you're almost the same volume in the stream as you are in Discord. I'm a little quieter, but I'm definitely legible over the game.
That's so nutty to me, because when you talk, my OBS is just giving me red. And like, I have it set. I don't have anything to make it quiet.
We've discussed this so many times before. Your shit is fucked. Your shit is fucked.
No, but my desktop audio
I don't know what you've done to your computer. Like, what, as in personally, what personal offense you've committed against your computer. Your shit is fucked. It doesn't make any sense. And especially like without being in front of the computer, I can't help you, man.
Yeah, well, you know how we need to do this? Instead of screen sharing on Discord, I need to get you like the
ship me your computer.
No.
And I will fix it and ship
what's
it back.
the thing when you work with like your company's tech support, the program that just gives your computer to a guy?
Yeah,
we need to be doing the call on that.
The tech support scam version of Parsec.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even then, I think I'll get on your computer and it's just gonna like, it's going to pretend to work fine while I'm on it, and then the next time you use it, it's gonna shit on you.
Yeah, it could break any second, but we gotta get through. We got a lot of cutscenes to get through.
Oh my god, dude! I hate the rotating room. I don't want to be here.
But we got the sexy lingerie lady. I can't let that slide.
Flag.
Say it one more time. Michelle is a Slitterhead?
Mm-hmm.
If this is your idea of a joke, it's not funny. Don't mess with it. That is not my intention. Right. You're not really the joking type. However, considering the infestation of Slitterheads in upper ranks of underworld organizations, we must allow that the possibility is extremely high. You also sensed a change in her. You are still deeply shaken by it.
Yeah.
I don't really remember Michelle.
Michelle's just her boss.
Was that her?
It was the madam.
Okay.
The madam is Michelle, the one we talked to. Don't peep into people's hearts. I get it, okay? I get it. But Michelle without Michelle, I wouldn't be alive today. I won't believe it.
Michelle, you might not know this, but Michelle is also my doctor, my heart surgeon. She repaired a heart valve defect that I've had since I was a child.
Another notification. Definitely a weird
And
message.
I said, doctor, how can I repay you? And she said, you gotta slut yourself out. And I was like, okay, doctor.
Ito will open the door. Knew it. I have no idea what it means. Could it be some sort of hint? He didn't have anything. And then we have our new friend, Ito. Phew. That was close.
I haven't gotten a good look at Edo's face. Eduardo.
I'm Eduardo Chan. Just call me Edo. Now that I'm here, you can take it easy. But I'm sailing on a big, safe ship. It's like sailing on a big, safe ship, a tanker class. You are quite the confident one.
Be drunk all the time will do that to you.
Yeah, I've been on the ropes plenty of times. Heck, when I was young, if the dog didn't help, you would have died. Huh? You saying something?
And we will.
Nothing.
You calling me a coward?
I had to possess a dog to get to him. Is what that's referencing. I've been there, the religious group's place. Really? Why? When that Slitterhead thing jumped me, they helped me out. They said I was being targeted and gave me somewhere to hide. But they wouldn't let me leave my room. It was cramped, so I snuck out. In the end, though, I got attacked again.
He's got kind of like a little elfin face under all that hair.
Yeah.
Like the hair is way bigger than his head. It makes his head look very small.
Still, I had no idea that some of the guys in that group were Slitterheads too. I'm floored. I see. Did you notice anything at that time? Well, from start to finish, I was pretty nervous about being found. But come to think of it, I did pass this weird door in the back. It had a bad smell that I can't really put a name to. What was there? Don't know, it was creepy and I wanted to get out of there. All I can say for sure is I didn't like that place one bit. There's something beyond that door it seems worth investigating.
Gave me slitty vibes.
Let's see. Beyond the endless days of hell, people resisted, fled, and hid, but being hunted by the gnawed away at what survivors remained.
Okay. Is Night Owl from the future?
We were spared only as livestock, left alive as a continual source of food. I escaped from and crossed an endless wasteland of sand. Sounds like it.
I think he might be from the future.
Let's see, I think I have one more thing. Oh, fuck.
3 more things.
3 more things. In the midst of this slow death, that man appeared in My memory of his name is vague, but I think he was called Babap.
Yeah, it's a repeated character, so he must have been called something like Boop Boop or Ding Ding or Wawa.
He was a researcher.
His name was Wawa. He gave me a Thanksgiving sandwich.
He gave me a gobbler. He was a researcher, and he began to speak about an entirely new concept for saving humanity. Bap called the plan Bap.
That plan had his name in it. So it's like Wawa called the plan the Wawa strategy for victory and great success.
Yeah, it was our final desperate hope. As an engineer, I assisted Wawa. It was some sort of communication device. However, the medium was not radiation or light, but an unknown technology. The device was given the name Bap in reference to the plan.
Again, it had his name in it, so it's like Wawa's cool transmitter.
As I proceeded with my work in accordance with Wawa, the scope of
Wawa's cool transmitter began to take shape.
It would change people into fusing their memories, minds, and genetics into a body of information. It was a plan to send them to While it sounded preposterous, Wawa was serious and his eyes were filled with unwavering conviction. Above it all, though, we were at our limit and willing to cling to even a spider's thread of hope. So yeah, it does indeed sound like...
like both the plan and the device had Wawa's name in it, and it definitely sounds like he's from some future post-apocalypse where they created a device to turn you into energy and send you back through time.
Yeah. So I did look into Xena, get off of her. Not hump. Edo with
Xena,
Julie.
don't.
I looked
Xena, consent.
I looked
You gotta get
into
secure, enthusiastic and informed consent, Xena.
yeah, I looked into how many other rares there are, and I only really saw the one that's in this level, and I immediately was like, oh, I need to do this level and find her.
Okay, I'm thinking of the rares I would like to see in this game. First thing that came to mind, a clown. Would love to see a clown. I think I'm a big fan of clown characters in games in general. Space Station 14, being a clown's really fun. Twisted Metal, great clown. Boink in the Doink in the WWE fighting game from like 1990, whatever. So this is a dragon.
In quotation marks, though.
Yeah, he looks kind of like a big piece of coral. Oh, you made him sad. He's sleepy.
Yeah. He's got a whale on him. Oh, I got his butt off. That's why. That's what happened.
Edo's got a long combo.
Yeah, he does.
A lot of these other guys have like 3-hit combos.
Well,
He's
I've
like
also leveled up everyone's weapons
stuff. Yeah, you seem to be doing more damage. This guy's almost dead. Oh no, my pink skeleton! Do you think this pink skeleton lives in like a big dog house?
No, I think he lives inside a human body.
Mm.
Alright, let's juice up. I've obtained a new costume.
I would love to see a Slitterhead like go back to human after going into Slitter mode. I want to know how that works. Do you think the human head, like the Slitter head, falls off and then the human head just pops out?
Well, I think that they actually can't undo that. I think that's why we see them leave headless corpses.
Oh, they have to like jump into another human?
Yeah, I think they have to jump into another.
I see.
Listen, man. It's true. Been worrisome lately, not just the extermination, but our own kind too. Thank God, we love how hot and sexy Lord Yin Ye. Ugh, I'm so moist just thinking about him.
He's an androgynous king. I gotta know what skincare regimen he's on.
Guards, it would be troublesome if I were to be found.
Let's avoid anything troublesome, okay?
Lord Yin Wei's protection, but did you hear the rumors about our rations? We can't leave this place, or the Slitterheads will take us.
It's time to sight jack.
Security's quite tight here. There's some way to get past.
Maybe if I get in one of those bunks and go to sleep for 8 hours. I guess another part of this is, how do Slitterheads recognize other Slitterheads in disguise?
I think it's a stink.
They haven't really talked about that. Yeah, you think it's a smell?
Person said she wants help in the dining hall. That person was put under our protection. She said she's a housekeeper and confident in her cooking, but we still can't let her leave her be for a while. Okay.
That feels like maybe the traitor is the new one. It's you. You're the traitor. You're sight jacking yourself.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you think this guy will see me right here? I think that's the kind of.
I don't know. I think you can. It like zoomed into that room, so it feels like, oh, who's this? Wah. I thought, oh, mysterious lady.
hiding your face like that? Is that a Halloween costume? Have we met before? At my age, one forgets many things. The weather was nice, so I was taking a stroll. Somehow found myself at this place. Is this a
I'm a
church?
Christian now.
Well, I'm here. I might as well pray before heading home. I've now found half of mysterious old lady.
What is that foreboding noise?
I think it just means I'm close to the slitter.
Okay.
Ooh, memory. Give me
Yeah, maybe
the
this
juice.
maybe this memory will give us another like completely unnecessary clue.
No, it'll just give me a bunch of points to spend.
Oh. It is cool that the spatialized sound like follows the direction of the slitter stink,
Yeah.
the slitter gas.
What do you think a slitterhead smells like?
Stink bug. I think it depends on the type.
Thanks for the rations. We've been Rations not only stave off hunger. Do you think they're eating like MREs?
An MRE with brain in it, like a slice of brain, like brain sliced up like meatloaf. Who's in there? Who's in here? No, I think you just need to go in there. I don't think he'll see you. I think you'll be fine. Yeah, he has a tunnel vision. He's got peripheral blindness.
That
Oh,
window
maybe
above,
you could
it's
squeeze
open.
into that tube.
No, I think I'm doing this.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, with your little noodle body. Possess the member of the cult who crouches in front of boxes all day. A box creep.
All this way.
Ooh, I like that. I want to be a box creep.
I do like that everyone speaks Simlish. That's one of the cool things about, you know, like games made outside America is they have to actually think about, like, oh, people speak languages besides English. What if we just made it really easy to localize by having everyone speak Muppet language?
Oh, I think that's the guy.
Puppetese.
This presence, the target Slitterhead. I'm busy, dude.
House Manager saw a bald guy and was like, I didn't know Patrick was in this game.
Do you think that that every time he
House
watches
Manager
like
came here to hurt you.
Do you think when he like watches like Black Adam or Jumanji 3, he's like, oh wow, Patrick's in here.
Yeah. Yeah, every time he sees Dwayne The Rock Johnson, he's like, look at that. Patrick's been working out. I'm so proud of him having a successful media career.
Yeah, probably with like whatchamacallit, the guy who cleans stuff.
The cleaner, the clean man. Oh, Mr. Clean, you mean?
Yeah, Mr. Clean.
It took me a while because you said guy who cleans stuff as if he's a real guy. And you could have just said like the mascot for cleaning products. That would have been way easier. He also, anytime he sees a Jason Statham movie, he's like,
Well, I thought Patrick couldn't do accents.
Yeah.
Then he's watching that one.
Patrick must have really had to practice for this fight choreography.
Oh, thank God.
Oh, your dudes just appeared right behind you. House Manager says it was more than the bald. Clarify. Had the same head shape and posture. Yeah, Pat does skulk. He's in a perpetual skulk. This one looks sort of like a bunch of bananas covered in red paint.
There, those so-called rations do you think they're just heads?
Probably.
I like that he said the intruder's like the epic rap battles of history narrative.
Oh no. Awful.
Yeah.
Oh, versus
What do you think those guys are up to now?
being independently wealthy, like maybe they feel sad because they're no longer relevant, but I guarantee there's still there's a lot of people kind of trapped in 2007 who are probably still watching epic rap battles of history videos. I'm sure they're making fine money. If I was them, I would just be like in Miami doing nothing all day, just living living on the podcaster schedule, you know what I mean? How like every podcast with multiple people in it has like one person on it who like wakes up at 2 p.m. and games all night.
I thought for a second I thought you were going the like Ashton Hall route of wakes up at 2 a.m.
Oh, no. I mean, that's the other person on the podcast. Like, if you and me restart the podcast, you have to start waking up at 2 a.m. because I ain't doing that shit.
And I'm drinking only Saratoga water.
Yeah.
I love that when those videos started popping off, Saratoga water had to start saying we're not affiliated with this guy, and we wish he would stop drinking our water on camera.
Please don't advertise us.
Windows
We are
open.
not the water for being insane. We are not the water of choice of insane people.
No, we're just also $10 a single water bottle.
Yeah, we wanted normal people to conspicuously consume water. Here we go. Here's the part where Pat walks
Also,
around in many
do you like
many
my
tight
bag?
circles. I like your red eyes coming out of the bag.
Well, that's normal.
Yeah, but it's good with the bag. It has the same vibe of the skeleton rocking chair with the red eyes, the laser eyes. Brother.
Elaborate. Oh. Mr. Undertale?
No.
No.
Sans is not a rocking chair. I'm talking about that image, that meme from Days
like-
Yore.
Like a
Days of
Deshare,
Yore.
like a Deshare Zone meme.
No, it's the skeleton rocking. It's the skeleton rocking chair, and it's all blurry. And they put the laser eyes on it. You don't remember this guy? Here, I'm gonna send him to you, and you have to put him up on stream.
I know it's not right, but I can't resist any longer. What was that voice? Is someone nearby? Ooh.
Here, this is actually like a old object.
Well, let me look at my phone. Oh, I for some reason I just assumed this was a Deshare Zone thing.
No. That's an artifact. That's history.
Ooh, I get one of these things open.
Carved skeleton rocking chair, Russia, 19th century.
Damn. No, hey Julie.
So have you done it yet? Have you figured out where this window is yet? Oh man.
No.
Are you? I don't think you need to be in noodle form for this. You just need to be looking at him.
Well, I went up a floor from where I thought he was.
That seems correct because he does say overlooks.
Oh. I was also low-key trying to find the custodian chef lady, who I think is in that direction over there.
Oh, is this... You're trying to find the rare?
I'm trying to find the rare.
The rare.
I gotta finish my commander deck. I think I got it. I think this is the strat.
What was Julie doing?
She was just sitting in that room where we had that fight with that guy.
Okay.
No, I
Found it. I possessed that person.
Get him. Ah! There we go. Push his soul out of his body.
on this way.
Like a child pushing another child off of a seesaw.
Yeah. She back. I wonder, are you back here?
Where are you, my destined one?
And what are you doing?
Just thinking about you.
I said you mustn't set foot in the forbidden area. This aura is... Oh, you're back!
Oh no! You can smell auras.
So this is the spirit. However, it's different from what I heard. I sense no intent to fight from you. Yeah, it's a sneaking mission. I simply wish to know what exactly your name is. Lord Yin Wei. What's on her head? The chapel is under attack by another group. Tommy's
I think
gonna
it's
die.
I think it's a zip tie. I think she got a zip tie on there.
You don't stand a chance. Please guide us. Oh shit.
Oh no!
Is this it? Here too.
He's gone
Oh.
Slitter mode. Yinye must be able to undo it.
Oh, so this is the
Because
second.
if I was him, I would never never possess another body again. You found the hottest one.
It's honestly kind of tough for me to say because this is the second loop.
Oh yeah.
Shit. Which means the previous time that we met him here hasn't happened.
Yeah, that's true. You're getting kind of rocked by these.
I know.
two
I'm like,
randos.
where the fuck are my boys?
Your boys are conspicuously absent. Oh, here he is. He had to, like, go by the store. He was at the water fountain, slurping loudly. So what does this guy's enhanced deflection do?
Well, no. It means I don't have when it's active. I don't have to. I don't have to do the directional parry thing.
Oh, okay. And what is his unnecessary collateral damage ability?
It
Have you
makes.
figured out what it does yet?
It just makes it do way more damage.
Oh. At the cost of killing an innocent person?
No, it just no, not we're no.
I love that the clothes just sort of evaporate and the body becomes like a naked, wiggly, like emaciated
Oh,
body.
shit, hold on. Where's my hand? Where's my hand? Oh fuck.
Where's your hand?
God.
There it is.
No,
you died.
she died.
You're getting wrecked.
I am getting wrecked.
You've been spending so much time on this game recently and you just got bodied.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect to fail the... I was not anticipating myself to have failed the QuickTime event.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just...
Oh, is that why your hand got cut off? You failed a QuickTime event?
Well, I have the ability to, I have the ability to...
Come on, talk to me about the mechanics while you're playing this fight. You have the ability to what? Alright, he's gone silent.
I'm just getting my ass kicked again. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
he's
what? When did you
getting
get
fucked up.
poisoned? I have the, I have the ability to immediately
You gotta rescue your
automatically-
old man.
I know, but I don't think I have that ability on.
Uh-oh. That's one of the abilities you really need, is the old man resurrection technique.
Yeah, I don't... Oh, no, there it is.
Wajah! Did that even do it? Oh yeah, it just takes
Yeah.
time.
And that resurrected every single dead guy.
Alright, now he's gonna turn into an octopus.
No, he might not. Oh.
Yeah, I think the octopus is just part of the fight. Also, you did way more damage to another rando than to the octopus with that. Make sure you knock his floppy little body
I
off
need to
so
get
that you
his-
can get a
get,
cool hat.
Yeah, yeah, how'd you know that it's hats?
I mean, you told me it was masks. It also just seems like the best place to hit. Like, if I was fighting one of these things, I'd see that little body dangling
Oh my
behind him,
God,
and I'd be
no,
like, that's the spot.
I am trying to, Julie, I'm trying to get you.
There we go. You got her. You got Julie. Please leave a message after the beep. Get the floppy little guy. You gotta stun him.
Well, normally my tactic has been,
To just possess people behind him.
Yeah, to just possess people behind him. But this
Yeah,
guy
but
is
this room is
turning
really constrained.
and I have a hard
He's-
time
he-
keeping track on which part's his head.
Yeah, he also is locked onto your stink. He knows exactly which one you're possessing at any given time.
Yeah.
All of his limbs point away from the body, so hopefully that helps you identify which side is the floppy side and which side is the rigid side. Come on. Give me your hat.
And also, it's weird that my partner is not attacking.
I mean, there's just not enough room. Come on.
Yeah!
He flopped. Alright. Now we can focus on killing him.
I'm glad you reminded me, because I was not remembering that this is a guy I should be getting his hat.
Use your crazy skill that kills a civilian for no reason.
No, that's only if I have Alex. The doctor?
That's what I was asking about when I was asking about a skill that gives you that does insane collateral damage.
No, I thought you were talking about, he had the, Edo has a skill that, makes my weapon, makes it so that if I get hit, my weapon will take way more damage in exchange for doing way more damage. I thought you were referring to that.
No, I was referring to just the wanton slaughter of random bystanders. Also, the fact that you had people to possess in there, it seems to indicate that a lot of people here are humans, right?
Yeah, yes, we knew that before.
Okay.
It is humans
just
and
doesn't seem very
Slitterheads
safe.
living together.
Yeah.
Damn it. Fuck, I didn't find the rare. The thing I read
Well,
made
is that the end of the level?
I think so.
Maybe that's her. Maybe
No,
I'm
I
circling
know she
her
looks
face
like-
with my mouse. Oh. She has a name.
Yeah.
You didn't find it. We got to go back in. We got to find the custodian so that we can possess her body and make her wield a giant spoon
I think it's a frying
or like
pan.
a huge colander.
I think she uses a frying pan.
A weaponized, a bladed panini press. The ultimate kitchen instrument. So what are you doing, buddy?
Well, I'm pulling up a
Taking a little
walkthrough.
break?
No, I'm just pulling up a walkthrough
so that we can find this lady.
so I can
Okay.
find her immediately. Nice. I got a plastic bag.
Hell yeah.
Oh god, dog.
You got a costume for Edo that's just like he's still wearing like a nasty tank top.
When you lived a life as up and down as mine, people's true colors really start about something. Those who I really shouldn't have hit continue. Fuck. Those who put on the face of a saint often want money, women, and fame deep in their hearts. I was sure that Yin Wei guy was like that too. That's what I thought anyway. When I took a real good look, what did you see? He was goodness itself.
He's
He
kinda
truly
sick.
lived only for the
Also,
sake
he's
of others.
Super hot.
I'd never met anyone like that before.
I fell in love.
Okay. Wow.
Jesus Christ.
The
Night Owl,
transfer-
shut up.
The transfer of the would be hypothesized beings in the brain of
realm.
or another similar information
creature.
processing organ. Oh, are we a brain or a spine?
No, you're a brain. I mean, you're a mind in the form of pure energy.
Right, but they were supposed to say it's supposed to like mimic an information processing organ. But if the transfer was successful, what would happen to the overwritten beings?
Who knows?
Apparently, they just go to sleep.
Yeah.
As time passed, my doubts began to grow. My confrontations with Wawa increased.
Yeah,
people
a lot
idolized
of
Wawa
people
as
have
their savior.
confrontations outside the Wawa.
And I was imprisoned as a Wawa.
Okay.
Was complete, and Wawa began to execute the plan with the people. There was a
I mean that first one was Wawa's very cool transmitter.
Well, thank you. There was a strange
Yeah.
sound as though a
I'm learning
connection
a
had been
language.
made with hell itself, then a black flash of dark radiance. All signs of life vanished from the place in an instant. As the only person left behind in I awaited a lonely death.
That would be Philadelphia. We know where Wawa is.
So I just realized something, which is that the Slitterheads are probably Wawa in disguise.
You think so? You think?
And
Okay.
in that they've created a kind of time loop where they create the monsters that they were hiding from in the first place.
Maybe.
It seems Slitterheads fixate on a target once they've made their choice. True. I noticed that back when I was hunting on my own. That cult seemed to be protecting humans targeted by them. Is there
That
something
sucks,
about
man.
certain humans that makes Slitterheads go after them? All of us who fused with you were targeted too. What's the relationship between you and Slitterheads?
I'm like an anti them. I'm sort of their opposite.
All this way.
When you were sheltered in that religious facility, do you know where you were? It was all a bit complicated, so I don't remember.
Edo's
too
got
clearly.
tats. Show us the tats, Edo.
But under my room, I could hear voices saying hymns or
I
something.
think
What do you think his tats are of?
In that case, perhaps it would be above the chapel. I think it's like a phoenix.
He's got angel wings.
Oh yeah,
That's
that
literally
says-
what it is.
and it
He's
says
got angel
seraph,
wings.
I think. No, it
Wow.
says yes.
No, it literally does. It says Seraph. Damn, this guy was in such a cool band before he became homeless.
Well, he was a professional boxer. Are there others above the chapel? Should I try searching the Echoes of Love facility again?
Love
All right.
Facility is such a foreboding name. Yeah. New plastic bag, new clothes for Edo. Yeah. Take it off.
No, I want to switch. Fuck.
I just want to see those buff arms. New Cheongsam.
Yeah. Oh, but I have 3 outfits for her.
I like the yellow t-shirt is very casual. Long sleeve shirt I think is the best fit.
All right, we're going back into the granny dive. I got everything but the granny.
We're diving into the granny dimension.
And now I know where she was. I was so close to her.
I could feel her body heat. I was so close to Grandma.
We were so close to her.
Tantalizingly close to Grandma. Alright, do it fast. Go on.
Yeah, they call me...
Do you have to finish the level after you get her, or can you just quit once you've got her?
Yeah, I think so.
Boo. Alright, well I guess do it.
I believe so, and because I thought I was going to, just, when I got Edo, I didn't actually think that,
I'm getting weird sound stuff from the stream. I'm gonna...
No, I think it's...
Oh.
Yeah, I think I fixed it, though. No, I did not. Sounds like
No, you didn't.
It sounds like it's local to my headphones, but it...
You're getting underruns.
Yeah.
That's what those are.
And only from the game, I think.
Hmm.
Because I don't hear it when I've clicked outside the game.
Yeah. I think it is coming from the game.
Turn the sound down.
Yeah, that'll fix it.
Not like there's a lot of audio to miss out on.
Oh, just turn it off? Turn it down to 1.
I turned it down to 1.
Wow.
And sure enough, I don't hear it anymore.
Yeah, I don't really hear anything.
Well, you hear yourself.
Yeah, but okay. I guess I hear it very dimly, very distantly. And it's still doing the thing. It's just
still doing the thing.
super quiet.
It is still doing the thing, and it's super quiet.
Yeah, it's still doing the thing. It's time to change various game settings.
Well, is it the game or is it my computer?
I don't know. Try turning VSync off. My thinking is maybe with VSync off, the vertical tearing will distract everyone from the sound glitching.
I think it's still there.
Yeah, it's there.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was doing that.
Hold on, maybe it's... Hold on a second.
Glitching too. I think your computer's mad.
No.
It heard us talking mess about it.
Say something?
I'm saying something.
I think it's Discord that's mad.
Okay. What are you gonna do about it?
I'm just gonna relaunch Discord for you. Hey.
We're back. Do
We're
I still
back.
sound like garbage?
Well, you tell me something.
I don't have anything going on in my life. My
Actually,
life is sort
you're
of this empty, endless tunnel.
you're way quieter for me now, which is concerning.
Yeah, I'm way quieter in the stream too.
I'll just crank you up personally. All right. So it was Discord.
Yeah. Your computer truly like a sort of unknowable eldritch text. It's like trying to play games on the Necronomicon.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn up. I'm turning up my output, and I'm turning down Slitterhead. And I think you should be listenable now.
Okay, I mean, I guess I'll try and test it out.
Okay, I think you're listenable now.
I'm still pretty quiet.
Give it a second.
Okay.
When you say I'm still pretty, tell me what it's if it how you feel when it gets to you saying I'm still pretty quiet.
I'm still pretty quiet.
And I'll crank.
Amahana, congratulations on your impending soup.
Oh, that was you almost a little less than 200%.
May you enjoy 1,000 slurps in the garden of bay leaf.
I mean, so this explains my issues earlier, though. That it was Discord being weird.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, something was being weird, and your computer's cursed.
All computers are cursed.
Yours more than most.
Bleh.
Like, I don't think I've ever experienced that kind of non-determinism from a computer before. Gosh, I wonder what this nasty dog food person is after. It looks like a pine tree made of Wow.
Something really good about
Just
it.
drop kick them.
A like dirty guy in a plastic bag drop kicking someone from behind to kill them.
Mm-hmm.
So, after confronting the infiltrator,
Go to the kitchen.
head up to the 3rd floor and sneak around people praying.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I cannot feel.
Just for everyone who joined pretty recently, we're playing this level again because there's a character in it, and Pat wants the character, and we missed it the first time.
Well, yeah. Sure.
I will see if
Wait, is this not the stairs upwards? Oh, do I have to go check the door first? Okay.
I think so.
Oh, I can't get in. But there's a window up there.
Yeah.
I want to get into the no entry door so bad.
House Manager, we finished the level, but we missed. There's like a bonus character in this level, and we missed them. So now we're back at Pat's insistence.
Mm-hmm.
Pat assures us it'll be worth it. This character better be incredible.
I think it's going to be good. I think you'll like it. I think you'll like the character.
All right.
All right, now I can go up to the 3rd floor.
I mean, I like Eduardo.
Yeah, it seems like the best characters are the bonus characters.
Yeah. I mean, certainly Julie and Alex are nothing. Anita's okay. But Julie and Alex are really like female protagonist, male protagonist. Like very blank slates.
Alex is a little nutty for me.
Alex is kind of insane. He's kind of a freak. Like kind of a psycho killer type dude.
Alright, so let me make sure I got this right. Sneak around the group.
And I guess it is funny that Julie just like works at a convenience store.
Yes, I think so. I think she might be an actress.
So when we see her at the convenience store, that's like her role in a sitcom.
No, that's like her that's
day
like her
job.
her day job.
While she's trying to get famous, while she's trying to get into acting in Kowloon City. Yo. Is she pregnant?
No, she's not.
Okay.
Meet Tree.
Her name's Tree?
Tri.
Okay. Well.
Skills can draw enemy attention and attack. She has skills to generate more blood pools from enemies, increase cyberability, blood mitts. She has healing,
so
high
she's
healing. Alright, sentry thorns consume blood to create a shrub-like object that will automatically attack nearby enemies.
Oh, that's nice.
Cause attacked enemies to
Bloody knuckle.
bleed. Binds oneself to an enemy with chains of blood, reducing movement for a set time. Alright, that's interesting.
Oh, this will make it way easier to get behind the guys to get their floppies. Hey, camera? Camera? What's going on, camera? There we go. Did she just do a Hadouken?
Yeah. That's the charged attack with fist weapons.
Alright. I can't wait to hear what her knucks are like a reflection of.
I have a feeling that they're like oven mitts. Oh my god, I'm getting friendly fire from my thorn.
Yeah, your own dude can hit you. That's very good.
Alright. Welcome to the club.
No,
Wow, there's the loudest
You-
achievement sound ever.
Also have a special body. Me? What about me? And who are you? We will talk later. Yeah.
I'm sure we will talk later.
Oh.
I will speak to you later when you can be in a rotating room.
Ooh, can I spend? I can't spend.
Yeah,
Damn.
oven mitts.
I like her purse.
Her fit is so good.
Yeah.
She looks like she dresses a little bit like my mom if my mom wore a hijab.
no, this is not how I sleep.
Yeah, I'm excited to see her rotation room.
Yeah. Watch. They have her in lingerie too. Just inexplicably.
Ooh.
Or they have her in like a full-on French chef outfit.
Fine. It's TBD. It will be TBD. I do have like 50-something points saved up right now from doing this mission.
Yeah, so that you can just get her to max level instantly.
Yeah, I can juice her.
So you
Oh,
kept?
fuck.
Did you keep getting points even though you've already done the mission? You can just grind the missions.
No, you cannot. You
Okay.
get points the first time, and you get points from.
Anything new you do?
You get points from the collecting the memories.
Ah, okay. Man, normal people really got nothing on the tongue attack. You just stepped in the stink. Also, your guys have finally shown up. One of the things, so there's like a couple of things that can make beat 'em ups feel like not very fun or interesting, and one of them that this game has is that the enemies just don't really react to being hit. Like you just kind of punch them until they do like the part of their pattern you have to avoid, and then you do that again, and whenever you hit them it doesn't really like it doesn't interrupt them. They're just on this sort of cycle. Though I guess there are some moves that you can use to stun enemies in this game, though I've never really figured out the logic behind it.
Yeah, like
There's
now.
like that. He's just stunned for some reason. I guess is it because you did like a certain amount of damage or
Yeah, I think it might be a damage at a certain time or in a certain interval.
yeah, it's just not clear, right? Like you need to have ways to telegraph to the player that like what they're doing matters. Otherwise they'll just mash buttons. That was way easier.
Yeah.
I
Well,
guess
wasn't.
because we weren't going for the little floppy man. We already have his stuff.
Yeah.
Tree, what did Tree just do? Did Tree just do like a suck it?
I
Like a
think
suck it
so.
motion? Did she just do the John Cena you can't see me? All right. So we
Welcome
have
to
the
the
bonus
squad.
character. Yeah. I'm sure we'll deploy all of your tank powers in a very sophisticated way. We'll make a lot of important tactical decisions in this game.
You helped me. Thank you. Please call me Tree the housekeeper.
Okay.
Why are you here? Why are you there? Are you also a cult follower? No. I was running from the monster, yes, and then Mr. Yin Wei saved me. You said he was protecting people targeted by Slitterheads. Is that it? Anyway, I must repay the debt. You do not have to think of it that way. Really? But I will do my best to be helpful, yes? Yeah, welcome to the squad. There were monsters there. I love that her thing is she's sweeping the floor.
She's just sweeping.
Finally, someone's doing something constructive during these talks. The appearances they mimic are no different from humans. Even I cannot tell them apart. Furthermore, that group has many Slitterheads who have maintained their human hearts. They substitute food called rations for the Slitterhead. Thanks to that, it seems that the fundamental issue of predation by Slitterheads on humans is avoided.
What if it's just McDonald's burgers?
Are they using the brains of animals or something?
They can eat human brains or they can eat McDonald's burger.
Well, she's got some insight. I do not think that it is so. I only got a peek, but it was like a clear and pretty jelly.
Oh, that's nice.
The rations are the key to the cult's continuation. Where is it made and how do they transport it?
Jello
Secrets
factory.
Of the cult, huh? Must be something there behind that door.
It's just Jello without food coloring in it.
No. Oh, hell yeah.
What? Oh,
Her mask.
that's her mask. Her mask is just her putting her job on wrong. Fuck. This is awesome. There we go. Maxed out. Now just buy all her passives. Why not? Shady says, "See, John, this is why you don't vote Republican, because now your state can't ban AI." Is that something that happened in Texas? I'll be real. Following Texas politics is so depressing. I don't do much. I know we passed a voucher system into law not that long ago, which I'm sure is going to be really great for education in the state. Okay, Texas Responsible AI Governance Act. prohibits the development and deployment of AI systems for certain purposes, including behavioral manipulation, discrimination, creation or distribution of child pornography. Oh, right. We were talking about
This is the hentai law.
we were talking about that in the Discord a while ago about the like no AI generated lolly stuff. But no, Shady's talking about the national policy in the big beautiful bill that prohibits any state from banning the use of AI, which I guess might conflict with this recent state bill. Shady, you do know where I live. You just refuse to remember. It's buried somewhere in your mind in a pile labeled bullshit. Like a pile labeled bad knowledge.
All right, I'm getting the second to last rare.
Okay. Wait, so there are like 6 characters?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
One is the one I am so curious about because
Yeah, Shady, it's in the tax evasion room of your mind palace.
let us look again. Involvement. Let me see. Up.
I can't wait to see what this next character is. I hope it's like someone in a mascot suit
You won't.
or a firefighter.
Can I?
You won't.
They have been devoured.
You won't be able to predict it.
I would like it if it was one of the Slitterheads like in their monster form.
There's one that I'm so curious. Oh, don't mind me. There's one. The last one is the one I'm the most curious about. Oh man.
Shady, having the flu is an early symptom of being hunted by a Slitterhead. You gotta watch out. If you see any of these uncircumcised, like, noodle men coming at you, run. I know normally your instinct would be to make friends, but you should run from the giant brain-eating leech. How did you make green appear inside him?
Anita's
That was poison needle?
Anita's poison needle.
Okay.
You need to hit them a couple of times to actually poison them, but I'm used to that being where Burning Edge is. Well, it's fun.
Do you think brothels have like sexy pictures and bikini girls on the wall? Just
I think
like
it-
set the tone.
I think it depends on the brothel.
Yeah, I guess it takes all types. It's not like there's a specification that they're working from. I think I might be getting yelled at by my nieces. Maybe I
Why?
can say goodnight to them shortly.
Tell them to go to bed. Stop
Go to
making
bed.
it. Stop making it
Go
your
to bed.
problem.
Don't talk to me.
Looks like there are still survivors. All right, so when I am on the rooftop, don't possess. Instead, head to the door on the left, and Edo can pick the lock. No, it's just a faintly sense of concerning presence past here. Want to try going in? I can handle
I'm
it.
not gonna.
Check my pocket.
What?
I got some wire in there.
Amahanek Sheer Bliss, I hope you're using natural uncut noodles. I hope you're not supporting noodle mutilation.
Hello,
I'm
Rare.
a pasta intactivist.
The number, if I recall, the phone message said Ito could open this door, then this number. There was also a deep, dark hole. Dark hole, is that a ventilation duct?
It doesn't seem very deep.
Whee!
I think we need to be looking for a deeper hole.
Whee!
How interesting.
Whee! Whee!
Who? Oh, it's Child. School Child. The new god of war. What you got there, buddy? He goes into rage mode.
Mm-hmm.
Is it a compass?
Welcome, meet Donnie. Donnie has a powerful spear and skills that return damage taken. He also has a powerful skill that negates bad effects from enemies' attacks and wards. He has high
pretty
healing
cool.
abilities, so it may be good to combine him with a rarity specializing in attacks. My wounds don't hurt, and I feel so powerful.
Shady says blood fidget spinner.
Shit! Bah, bah, bah. They're after me! But now I'm sure I can fight. Forms of spear.
Spear of blood.
Hold the skill to enter a counterattack stance where damage is greatly reduced. Enemies in the front will be struck for double the damage taken. Okay. When activated, dispels all negative effects. Okay. Well, give me that fucking lance. Wow,
Yeah,
the game
sort of
hates
empty this
it.
hallway. Yeah, it really gets framey when you throw that lance.
Hit me.
Of course, the teen would have the
Hit me.
graphically intensive attacks. Donnie demands that he be run on
Call me-
RTX 4090.
Yeah, call me Donnie Framo. Who are you? Special body? What's going on? Save the details for later.
Night Owl, the optics of telling.
I just got an achievement called Glass Teen.
I see.
Is it safe now? I was attacked on my way home from the arcade. It's okay, you do not need to explain. Even without words, I can understand. Now then, back to the investigation. Let me help. You helped me after all, right?
I was gonna say Night Owl. The optics of telling a teen they have a special body are bad. They are not good. You should not say that. You've trapped yourself. Prison for Donnie. What do you think he's got in his backpack?
Coins for the arcade. But they're like
One
crazy big.
It's huge coins. One sachet of fruit snacks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know
It's
what
time to
this reminds me
possess
of?
this man and
You know-
teach
you
him
know
to
who-
defend his family.
You know who these guys remind me of a little bit?
Who?
The shit weasels from Dreamcatcher.
Oh yeah.
Miss
Yeah,
those
definitely.
guys.
Yeah, I miss them every day.
There are other
What about-
survivors.
Yeah, what about these guys? What do they remind you of? These weird little pathetic dudes.
The baby ones.
Okay. You're saying this game is inspired by Stephen King's Duddits, the book.
I was thinking more the movie, but fair. The book is The book is actually so much nuttier than you'd believe, than you'd understand.
I don't know. Well, okay, maybe then I'd understand. But, like, I don't know if I'd be surprised to find out that it's super nutty. Like, the whole concept is so wild and insane.
Well, it's like they took out all they took out a lot of the crazy shit, like oh no, I don't like your health. Like the teens learning that they have the characters learning that they have powers as teens. Because they all dream beating to death their bully together and kill him.
That's so awesome. Amahanek, this one, what is the actual name of the book? I forget.
Well, No, Dreamcatcher.
Dreamcatcher? Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, Amohanek, this is the book Dreamcatcher by Stephen King. Oh, too late. They faded into nothingness. Um, which was adapted into a movie, and the movie, like one of the things, all you really need to know about Dreamcatcher is that one of the main kind of protagonists, sort of the mentor for all of the other characters and their inspiration in their later lives, is an alien possessing a child named Duddits, who in the book is like
Is just an alien. He doesn't do the thing in the movie where he has the alien crawl out of him and they have the big alien fight.
oh,
That doesn't happen.
in the book he's just an alien. He's not possessing a child.
No, he's just an alien.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, in the movie, that makes the movie very confusing, because in the movie they decided that I guess it would be better
To have a
to
big
make-
CG monster fight?
No. To have it so that the alien is like hiding inside of a boy, and the boy is extremely like Down syndrome coded.
Extremely coded. No, he has Down syndrome.
Yeah.
In
You're right,
both.
Shady. That probably is way cheaper than having a bunch of. I thought you said he wasn't possessing a child in the original.
No. In the movie, I mean, no, in both. Oh fuck! Fuck!
You fucked up.
I
so
fucked
bad.
up so bad.
Now you're gonna die.
In the movie, and I mean, in the movie, he just
You need
has
to be
Down
way
syndrome.
clearer.
Remember, because he lives in a home with like helpers.
Well, but it turns out that it's not that he doesn't actually have Down syndrome. He's a fucking alien.
Okay, no, so I understand that this is confusing.
It is. So make your point. Explain it to me, Sensei.
How do I? It's just that the sentence I'm gonna say sounds insane. No,
Okay.
alien the type of alien is. They're just
He's a
guys with Down
No.
syndrome.
Dude, you can't. That can't be it.
That's it.
Can't be it. He's not from planet Down syndrome. That's awful.
Yeah, so the big thing in the movie is that they made him the same kind of aliens as the ones that are invading. Fuck. Which is not the case in the book. They're different
Wait, so
aliens. They're
I
unrelated
didn't remember that from the,
aliens.
so in the movie they're like all the aliens are from planet Down syndrome.
Yeah, I mean, because he's able to live among the humans without needing to kill or explode them, right? I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
make sense making him the same kind of alien
No,
in
it
the
doesn't.
movie, because the ones in the movie make you produce shit weasels.
But in the movie, I thought he was like possessing a guy.
He is possessing a
crawls
guy
out of
because he
him.
crawls out of
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. And it's like, I guess that does still mean the alien is from a culture of aliens that act exactly like humans with Down syndrome, which is just crazy. So in the book, he's just like an alien that looks and acts exactly like a child with Down
No.
syndrome. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
come on.
Yeah.
No, fuck
That's
off with
just
it.
how he is.
That can't be true.
I mean, because the idea is that actually, you count out dudes with Down syndrome, but they still contain multitudes. Like, that's what the book
They're
is trying to
aliens
do.
from another planet.
Yeah. Like, that's
That
what
is
the
so
book is
Stephen
trying to
King.
do.
Yeah, Shady, you're right. I do need to independently verify this, because who knows what Pat is telling me. Like, I could talk about this in a conversation with who also reads Stephen King at some point in the future, and there's a good chance they'll be like, what are you talking about? That's the most insane thing I've ever heard.
Well, they probably won't have read Dreamcatcher. Because I think that book is unfairly maligned. Just because of the places it ends up going.
Shady says this is Shady. You do not go to the same dinner parties I do. I would love to talk this over at a dinner party.
Yeah, because in the book, the shit weasels are part of like a fungal hive mind intelligence, which Duddits is not. Duddits is just his own thing, his own guy doing his own thing, and he's also an alien.
Both of them are convinced that their old friend Duddits may be the key to saving the world. Using telepathic powers gained from the alien fungus, Henry alerts Army Officer Owen Underhill of a plan by Kurtz to kill most of the Army personnel to maintain secrecy.
That's right. The general's name is Colonel Kurtz, and the movie was too cowardly to keep it.
Right. Duddits gets leukemia.
Yeah.
And then uses the last of his powers to help Henry and Jonesy mentally overcome Mr. Gray.
Are you kidding me? That guy has a one-hit kill? I see why he's the... Yeah, the book has a lot of really good moments, like a guy just driving around at like a dog corpse. Because he wants to throw it into the water supply.
The plot summary on Wikipedia does not mention Duddits being an alien anywhere.
Yeah, I don't understand. Okay, I'm trying to think about what it's referring to, and it says they get psychic powers from the fungus. Because they already had the psychic powers from the fungus before the fungus arrived. Even though it is implied that, in fact, alien invasions happen on Earth like every couple of weeks.
That's pretty sick. Shady wants me to go to the Stephen King fandom just to get the real summary.
Come on, give me one of them.
Okay. Control F Duddits. Gotta know. Oh no, there's a section about connections to other Stephen King stories.
Yes, there is a reference to like so the book takes place like outside of Derry from it, and there is like a graffiti that straight up says like Pennywise lives.
Duddits is very sick with leukemia. Duddits got dealt such a bum hand.
Yes, he did.
There's no...
Yeah, you'll just have to read the tome yourself to understand.
Yeah, there's no reference to Duddits being an alien in the fandom wiki either. I think Duddits isn't an alien in the novel.
Do you think he just has psychic powers?
I think he's just a guy with Down syndrome and psychic powers.
That might be true.
Which is way better than making him from planet Down syndrome.
So what ends up happening is that
So did you beef it again? How many times are you gonna do this fight?
I don't know. I don't know why this fight is so fucking hard.
Well, probably because these big dudes have like a lot of sweeping attacks, and there's just nowhere to go in here.
So what happens? The reason
and you're thinking too much about Duddits and
I'm
within
thinking
your blocks.
so much about Duddits.
And did you bring anyone with revival powers?
No.
Yeah, you're losing all your guys.
A character speculates that one of the main characters at the end of the book speculates that Duddits is an alien. And I think that is the entirety of it.
Oh, okay. They're just thinking, like, why did Duddits have special powers? And one of them's like, maybe he's an alien.
Well, I think it's more like them taking in, like, the impossible hugeness of reality.
The impossible hugeness of Duddits.
Yeah.
The majesty and the pageantry of Duddits.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, because they're like, I believe it happens during this exchange, not this like thought where they're thinking about, they're realizing that the aliens are like a fungus hive mind, and when when you get infected, they end up getting access to that hive mind and get access to that history.
Okay.
And it makes them be like, oh,
the history in which Duddits is like a legend.
No, they're just thinking. They just think, oh, maybe Duddits is something from another world, and
Duddits
that's it.
Is the doom slayer of this alien civilization.
Because Duddits doesn't kill the aliens.
I think he knocked out your child. Yeah, he did. You gotta save your child. Get him. He needs help. Now you need help.
Mm-hmm.
But if you didn't save the child, you'd just be dead. And now you're just dead.
Yeah, he kills the guy in one hit. I think I'll just have to do this off stream when I have this kid buffed up, or not have the kid at all. Love his mask though.
Duddits.
Do you like his mask?
Duddits.
No, because he wrote this book after he got. He wrote the book in the hospital after he got hit by that car.
So Jaws had been released by that time?
Jaws had been released for 30 years.
When did he get hit by a car?
In like the early 2000s.
Wow, this is a recent Stephen King book.
Yeah, because he wrote it because
you're telling me this is post cocaine.
Yeah, this was in the hospital. Because
I guess
the whole
probably did have hardcore milk brain while he was writing this.
Well, the whole reason he wrote it is because where are
you going, dude?
A meat processing
Look
plant.
at his mask. It's just a whole sweater.
Place like this.
This is how they make the jelly.
He wrote it because of the modern horror of being in the bathroom and seeing blood in the toilet and knowing you have cancer, and the book jumps off of that fear.
I see. What if there was a little guy in your body making your poo-poos weird?
Yeah, I think he says like a made-up statistic about how that's where most people realize they have cancer is when in the toilet and they see blood.
Yeah, I don't think that's true. Shady, I think this would have been like years after King quit coke, and in which I'm not saying that it's impossible that he still had a little sticking around. I'm just impressed by his body's ability to retain narcotics.
I mean, I think he might have relapsed on pain meds after the accident, but he wrote it while hospitalized. So.
Coke stays in there for 7 years. That's such a. It's interesting. Interesting. The cocaine would pick such a sacred number.
I mean, no, I'm telling John this all the time, which is that his brain just worked like this always, with or without drugs.
He has a coke bladder.
In fact, like a lot of his like purported like cocaine books are like a lot of the more reeled in ones like Cujo, where it's just.
I'm of the opinion that I think a lot of people would agree that the cocaine made him worse.
No, I don't think
writing
that,
books.
I don't think that's necessarily true because Cujo is like one of his best books.
Okay. I was thinking of like Maximum Overdrive.
Yeah, I mean he ever have made movies.
Look at all your guys. You brought in a whole squad.
Oh my god, they took me out.
Yeah, they fucked you up. Anita just standing there. I'm tired, she says. So you're saying Coke really did increase his performance, but it was just sort of amplifying what was already there.
I
You're saying Stephen King should have kept doing Coke.
no.
No.
I mean, because it's really tough. Because I think like a lot of his best books are are like in sobriety.
Peter Piper,
And-
are you talking about desperation? There's a couple where kids get possessed. Desperation, definitely a kid gets possessed.
No. Oh well, he has a short story about a guy who kills people by writing evil, mean letters to them. And then he gets recruited by the CIA to do that.
Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
one
yeah,
where
yeah.
jacking. That's the one where the
where keyjacking is from.
keyjacking is from.
Keyjacking like a mad motherfucker.
Yeah, our much referenced keyjacking is from that short story where a guy realizes he has the ability to, when he writes a mean letter to someone, it kills them.
Let me see. What is? So Peter Piper says it's a kid with a sketchbook and he draws shit that would come to life and kill people. That really sounds like desperation.
I mean, that could be a couple things, because that's like Rose Matter, and that's also like the second to last Dark Tower. No, that's the last Dark Tower book too.
Wow, he does this a lot. He relies on this. Shady says that's a goosebumps.
But that
R.L.
could be
Stein beating Stephen King with a punch.
Well, I think it could be the Regulators too. I think that's more the because the Regulators is the one where
I was thinking of the Regulators and not Desperation.
Yeah,
Regulators is the one where the kid an autistic kid who's like his hyperfixation is this show called Motocops.
Yep.
And he like fills his
and
town
the Civil
with
War
Motocops.
Motocops and the Civil War, John.
Yeah.
Because it's the Power Rangers riding around with like General Lee.
Yeah.
Like offy
yeah,
people.
I really remember from the Regulators that like one of the Motocops was super sexy.
Do you remember about how they defeat him by giving him massive diarrhea by poisoning his chicken nuggies?
I didn't remember that, but that does
because
make sense.
the demon leaves his body whenever he's pooping.
Yeah, he doesn't want to watch the kid.
Because he thinks it's gross, and so they give him massive diarrhea to draw it out, so they can just beat the shit out of it.
So you can just punch it. What's up, Michelle?
I knew, but I didn't want to believe. Is this disaster you're doing? And then Desolation Row is like the mirror novel where that lady they realize where being influenced by a demon makes you get gradually taller. And they realize the lady's been corrupted because they see more of her legs because she's grown like 6 inches taller.
Man, he's got the juice. He just
has
the juice.
Like, he is... it's like, oh, a million monkeys typewriting could eventually make Shakespeare.
No amount of monkeys could ever create.
No. He is an office building full of rooms of infinite monkeys on typewriters, cooking up the craziest shit you've ever heard.
the world's most insane, the world's most unhinged Markov.
Because both of those novels are also post-sobriety.
Yeah. Yeah, Peter Piper. I mean, it's only polite for the demon to leave while the kid is pooping.
Yeah.
I think Shady Pat is saying that you need many times infinite monkeys. You need a large and sophisticated infinity of monkeys.
Yeah.
Peter Piper says people hold him up as the bastion of writing lots of books, but there are so many that are just mid. What do you have to say about that, Pat, as our resident Stephen King leader?
No, that's very true.
Yeah, I mean, you have said that they're... Like, I've heard you describe a lot of Stephen King books as not very good.
Yeah, it's extremely true. But
Peter
even
Piper, I think the thing that separates him from a lot of people who just write shitloads of books is that the peaks are so high and so bizarre.
And I mean, in one, he's not ghostwriting any of his shit, so it never actually feels that it never. The problem with a lot of writers who write a lot of books is that they feel very genericized. But and Stephen King doesn't, I feel like, avoids that, even though he does have, of course, reoccurring themes and ideas he likes to go back to.
Yeah.
I think he manages to avoid that. But also just like he's got something every time he has even all the mediocre books have like maybe the craziest thing you'd ever imagine in there.
There are some good moments in this game. You were just an old man in boxer shorts and boots, like Spider-Man whipping from like scaffold to scaffold.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that guy just got bodied while you were picking up Yellow Sparkle. He's dead because you had to pick up Yellow Sparkle.
That's fine.
Shady, that's gross.
Yeah, I mean, I can't think of many
wait,
authors
like,
who could come up with
that kind of sauce.
in order to
With
defeat the
being disgusted
demon.
by kids shitting.
Yeah, in order to defeat the demon, we have to.
Oh, you need. Wait, what did she say? Oh, that was chat 4 out of 6. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think she's like teaching you a spell through all these chats?
No,
Do you think
I
this is,
am
like,
100%
unveiling of
certain.
esoteric
I am
shit?
I'm 100% certain that when I get all of them, I unlock her.
As a character?
Yeah.
Dude, yeah. Yes. What are you doing? You're just playing with your food.
We generously gave you an out, and still, are you in such a hurry to die? You lured us here. What is Michelle's goal? I have no interest. I got no interest in what that woman thinks. Whatever
To
I
provide
do
the
for
best
myself.
sex work experience in Cow Long.
I'll tell you the sin does. You know, speaking of Stephen King, you know, there's a trailer for a new movie of his Workout today.
Workout.
It's
called Workout?
No. There was
a new
Edgar.
movie of his work.
Yeah, Edgar Wright is doing The Running Man, and a new trailer for that came out today.
He did The Running Man?
Mm-hmm.
Like the one that was adapted in the 70s?
In the 80s with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Whatever.
Yes.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I think we have talked about this at some point.
I mean, again, he does. I mean, that's the real secret sauce of Stephen King is that he's actually way more of a sci-fi writer than anything. But
no one's ready for this. No one's ready for his sci-fi. It doesn't really seem like your poison needles are doing poison damage to this guy.
Well, it's because I have to activate the poison. I have to hit them enough times with the poison to activate the poison.
Okay, you gotta proc the poison status effect. Come on. Be poisoned. Please, sir. Be poisoned.
Oh my god, that lady just got hit with both of the poison.
Oh, is there a new white heartthrob guy? What's his name?
Glenn Howerton. You might remember him as Chad from Scream Queens.
What?
Or no, not Glenn Howerton. Glenn.
Yeah, this is fucking the guy from Always Sunny.
Oh, Glenn
Howerton is the
Powell.
guy from Always Sunny.
Glenn Powell.
Glenn Powell.
Yeah, you saw him in the show Scream Queens, where he was Chad, the head of that fraternity.
I mean, then I don't think this is a new white heartthrob guy. This is like an old white heartthrob guy.
Well, no, he's like in
I guess
movies
I could believe that Ryan Murphy
discovered
is
him
ahead of the curve on white heartthrob.
100%. Because when he
kind of
popped off,
Ryan Murphy's whole career is like
finding people.
finding a dude who makes him really horny, and then making an extremely spiteful series.
No,
to
he's
put him in.
he's like a huge movie star right now.
Yeah.
But yes, we indeed knew all about him from his incredible role as like Chad Chaddington from Scream Queens.
Why is he big right now? Just because of Top Gun Maverick?
He was in Top Gun and he was blew up, and then they gave him the new Twisters movie, and that did really well.
Really?
And then
People went out to see the new Twister movie.
yeah, who the fuck is Blake? Blake Howard, Blake
A new
Dalton,
ally.
new alliance.
Did fucking Glenn Powell just teleport into the game? This like upside down house shaped face dude wearing no shirt and his oh, he was in a rom-com with Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, but that was after
lady,
Top Gun.
The lady who conservatives think her boobs disprove liberalism or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm getting crackling again. It was so good for so long. I'm just gonna restart Discord again.
Oh, he's back.
No, it's the game. It is the game.
It's the game.
I
Okay.
left. Yeah, so I could restart the game, but I feel like you'd probably just wanna call it. In the amount of, if we were going to spend the amount of time. But I'm gonna power through.
Yeah.
Commander of the Spew, Howard Blake Dalton. I never expected it to be you. Never expected it, huh?
Okay.
Good grief, to think this is really happening. But it is. This really is the voice that appeared in my dreams many times since I was young. What? Unique target fluid. Its existence, objectives, and true identity were all shrouded in mystery. However, my slumbering memories have awakened in the sense that I have had contact with this being before. After fusing like this, I understand everything. While it's still a mystery, I can sense it all. It's as though a fog deep in my mind is finally cleared. But what should I be doing going forward? Is it not also your duty to hunt down Slitterheads? I want you to lend me your strength. True. This really changes nothing. Welcome aboard, then. I look forward to working with you.
Oh yeah, that audio is glitching badly. I imagine I also sound horrible.
Yeah, because it's like the whole program, not just the game.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna restart. Even if it's just to hang out in the main menu.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I mean, it's pretty close to time. We've done almost 2 hours. Ours is a short stream, which I'm fine with. I have a full-time job. I don't really want to do like a full 4-hour stream. A lot.
Oh no, I have a full-time job.
Pat, you have told me when you had a full-time job that you would like to be implanted with the severance device so you could just delete your memories of being at work. So I don't know if you should really be doing the like mocking whiny voice at me.
Yeah, no, I'm just making jokes, man.
Mm-hmm. He's just making jokes.
The lifeline.
The moment it gets too real for him. Just
the lifeline of the people. Production mechanism eventually broke down. Oh yeah, I guess for everyone who came in, it turns out Slitterhead is a time travel story about
we think.
I think it's
pretty. Night Owl is a time traveler who got turned into an energy worm and sent back in time.
And I think we're fighting other time travelers.
Right, possibly the Slitterheads are other time travelers who got sent back in time, but it got all fucked up.
And eventually, too, food began to run out. Starvation drove people against one another, further reducing their numbers. But even those who survived had no hope of aid. They fell into despair, and the number who took their own lives was not few.
Oh yeah, we'll have to do some special features streams for Peter Pipe, but when he's hanging out at the hospital.
Go back in time and save Michelle. I was supposed to be dead too, right? Considering the organization situation, she did not become a Slitterhead just a few days ago. It's clearly beyond the limit of retro action. I cannot save her. I guess that also explains the time travel powers we've had this whole time. Also, despite being the same time and place, things were completely different from the first time. The effects of my actions on the timeline have greatly altered the flow of events that flow afterward.
The
We
fact
need
that
to be more careful in restructuring the timeline. You
the
really
fact
are
that time
useless.
travel. Oh my god.
Both
The fact
you
that
and me.
he just won't stop reading dialogue.
Anita,
It's
leave me
impossible.
alone, or I'll
he just
kill you.
bull rushes through it.
Understood.
Won't pause for any kind of interjection. This is one of the reasons why dialogue games are poison to this stream, is because you insist on just doing like solid dialogue for minutes at a time, like so that anything I might have to say about the dialogue is like I don't remember it, it's irrelevant, no one else is gonna remember it, it's pointless to talk about by the time you're done with all the fucking dialogue. You gotta learn to pause. But yeah, the fact that time travel already existed in the plot, I think primed us to think of time travel when he was like, I come from blah 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 blah, and there was some kind of transmitter.
Oh, his shirt says Ouroboros.
That's cool.
Like a time loop.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the only thing that could represent.
I still
When the
can't.
when the Greeks came up with Ouroboros, they were thinking of time loops.
They had just seen Groundhog's Day.
They had just seen Primer. Primer blew their fucking minds.
Yeah, it blew their minds after because they all shot it out because the movie was so fucking boring. Oh, don't you guys climb into a box to do stock trades?
Check off in a hotel room for 2 weeks.
They just keep going back in time to do stock trades and they get mad at each other.
Oh, his handwriting is all messy. How scary.
People are always like, oh, but Looper doesn't make sense when you try to think about its time travel. And it's like, yeah, but at least it's cool.
I didn't know you were such a Primer partisan.
I've always hated Primer because I watched it and I was like so bored. And then it turns out that guy would beat his girlfriend. And so now I feel even more vindicated.
Vindicated?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's bad that he did that, but I don't know. I still think Primer worked. Like, it's a really good low-budget movie. Show me.
I still
Show
can't
me.
believe it, but I didn't want to die there. You saved me. Even though I have
No,
difficult
Donnie does
acceptance
not
situation.
sound like this. Donnie's a cool teen.
Oh, I'm sorry. What's a cool... No, he's not. Look at this guy.
He's
This is not a
T-posing.
cool teen.
He's asserting dominance. He's posting twisted memes.
Bro, he fucking has headphones on 24/7. And they're not even good headphones because it's the 90s.
All the coolest teens wear headphones constantly.
He's got fucking Harry Potter-ass glasses.
He does have kind of Harry Potter glasses. That's just
He
true.
probably has the books on his shelf right now because it's the 90s.
fucking lame.
Am I really entrusting my body to somebody like you? You could at least lie and say that everything's gonna be okay.
Don't
Ugh.
entrust your
I
body.
can feel my anxiety ramping up. Oh, but he's got a guitar. Look at that sick guitar, actually.
Yeah, it's triangle. It looks like a tortilla chip.
The classic tortilla chip guitar. While I am gradually recovering my lost memories, at the very least, I now have more power than I did at the start. Huh? Really? I'm having a hard time believing.
Would bet infinite money that shit is a Ibanez.
I don't know what that is, but oh wow, look at his fucking sound system.
Guitar heads are losing their minds over how it was.
Look at that sound system.
Yeah,
Your-
he's got the boombox. He
your
loves
neighbors,
music.
your neighbors hate you because you're in Kowloon City, where the walls are made of newspaper and paper mache.
I think it actually, goes back around where like Kowloon City is so loud all the time that no one cares. If you're blasting Ouroboros from your giant speakers in your room. Also, this is the nicest room in Kowloon City.
Yeah, it really is. I'm having a hard time believing the words of someone who takes over other people's bodies. But I'm Donnie. I'll do what I can to help.
Being a psychic parasite doesn't make me a liar, fool. You
God,
child, you don't
he's-
understand logic.
I used to have my connections and got a lead on Michelle on that Slitterhead's movements after it disappeared. She's been spotted alone at specific times, like she's waiting for something. That's our chance for a surprise attack. Have you perhaps put your thoughts in order?
This is like the
Worried
worst way
about
to tell a
me?
story.
That's not your style. This or wait, what should you prefer? This or Wanted Dead? Can you believe that
I'm trying to-
the
I
guy
mean,
the
They're pretty
Resident,
similar.
Can you believe the Resident Evil guy left the studio that made the Evil Within 2 and that really
And did
good
this?
character action game with the guitar?
Really good character action game with the guitar.
Yeah. He's the robot on you Chai.
Okay.
I don't remember the game's name.
Oh, why don't I remember the game's name? Either. We both really enjoyed it.
Hmm?
Shoot.
It was good as hell. Chai and
Hi-Fi Rush. There it is.
yeah, Hi-Fi
Boom.
Rush. He left that studio to make this game.
Well, but I thought Hi-Fi Rush. I thought the studio got bought and then like killed.
Well, no, the studio had gotten bought by Bethesda after Evil Within 1.
Yeah.
And then he had already left before Hi-Fi Rush came out. He left after Evil Within 2.
Before Hi-Fi Rush came out?
Yeah, he left sometime after, I think like shortly after Ghostwire Tokyo came out.
Yeah, but maybe I don't know. Maybe the writing was on the wall even.
But the
Hi-Fi
studio
Rush.
has been revived and they're working on Hi-Fi Rush too.
Oh, it has?
Yeah.
Good. I'm glad that.
Yeah, Pia Piper's got
if
an old news.
that was-
The studio got rebought and they rehired all the staff and shit, and they're working on Hi-Fi Rush too.
Oh, so Bethesda sold it?
Yeah, and yeah, I think we just like recently got an update about it too.
Sick.
Yeah, they got bought by the PUBG guys.
By Bluehole?
Well, Bluehole is now Crafton.
Okay. Oh, Craft-On.
Craft-On.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Craft-On did Inzoi? That's really funny.
They did Inzoi, they did Callisto Protocol. Man, I've learned everything I learned about Inzoi like breaks my fucking brain with all of its like looking into the extremely hardware killing AI stuff. It like I have like stories to tell you that would just make your eyes bleed as to like why would you even bother making them?
What do you mean hardware killing?
It's just extremely hard on. It's just extremely resource
Intensive. Okay,
intensive.
I thought you meant like
It has
would somehow.
Inzoi has this whole extra program that runs a like LLM on your computer to give your Inzois like more detailed thoughts and stuff.
Like dynamic dialogue?
No,
Just dynamic thought process.
just dynamic thoughts and observations. And so,
Uh-huh.
like, I remember one thing I saw was that it was like this character thought that like a cockroach was like following him, and that was like all he was thinking about the whole time. And it was just these paranoid thoughts about a cockroach and how he was like getting worried. He's like, I know the cockroach is watching me, so I better look cool.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, Inzoi, I've seen enough of Inzoi to know it's an insane game.
With nothing in it.
Well, it's like The Sims. The Sims has nothing in it.
No, like it doesn't even have career paths and stuff like The Sims.
You just wander around.
You just wander around, and you can't even like build. I don't think you can build homes yet. You just get like a starter apartment.
Oh, I thought you could build a house.
No, this is
Maybe not.
I know it has a program that lets you import any kind of 3D object by taking a photo of it.
What the fuck?
And it like doesn't work at all.
That's so sick.
I saw someone try to put in an orange, and it became like a 10-foot tall, like weird chair shape thing.
That's great.
There's something wrong with.
That's a feature. That's just a feature.
I'm a surgeon and an unlicensed one at that.
All right, see ya, Shady. Enjoy the. I hope Goose enjoys her walk, and I hope you do your fucking job.
You're a doctor, yes? Please help me. Fine. Just go after I examine you. How do you feel? My stomach feels all big, all yucky, and kind of flip-floppy. What did you eat yesterday? Let's see.
I have to operate.
In the morning, I had a goreng and a chon puru and a boober. Then,
she's
I've heard
Malaysian.
enough. You didn't get that from the name in her fit?
I didn't know. Is Tree a Malaysian name?
Yeah.
I saw that she was wearing a hijab, but there are Muslims in East Asia outside of Malaysia.
She's like written with an accent.
Yeah, that could be. Again, there are Muslims in East Asia outside of Malaysia. Mee goreng in the morning is pretty wild.
Is it a
She
serious?
is kind of wilding out.
Is it a serious sickness? You could put it that way. I'll give you some stomach medicine, then go home and rest.
I guess Indonesia, I think, is the more general term. Malaysia is like a specific island.
What is happening here?
What do you mean? Whoa, I don't like that. I do not like your new juggalo. This is not good. What's his weapon?
I don't know.
Gun?
See what his weapon is.
Clown mask.
It's a marlin spike. Blake received from his mentor in the Navy.
What is a marlin spike?
Let's see, what's his
Marlin
skills?
spike?
Generates
A tool used in marine rope work. Used to unlay rope, splice, tie knots, draw tight using a marlin spike hitch, and as a toggle, joining ropes under tension in a belaying pin slice. Or splice. Wow. Knots are so useful.
Generates a gun out of blood. Each shot increases in power, but it can explode if you're unlucky, harming the host.
It's a slot machine gun. It's a gambling gun. I have a feeling we're gonna get a lot of use out of this. All right. Another great session of Slitterhead. How far along do you think we are?
We have all but the old lady now for rarities.
Sure. Do you think that's an indicator of how far we are in the game?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So we're almost done.
I think we're almost done. Because
the old lady
we
old lady feels like a super secret character and her moves are going to be completely broken.
And we have 3 out of 6 of her appearances.
Mm-hmm. 3 out of 6 of her opinions. All right, well, I can't wait. I can't wait to get more old lady.
Yeah, I'm so curious because I guess if you don't find them, you just miss out on huge parts of the story. Like you can't get Donnie without Edo.
Well, you miss out on huge parts of the story in the sense that you miss out on a lot of weird dialogue cutscenes.
Well, no, because you miss
in the spinning rooms.
you miss missions too. Like we have a whole mission.
Oh, I guess
that
you also
is-
missed. Yeah, you missed side missions.
Yeah, so like she speaks. So this is a mission about looking into what's up with the rations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can use her caretaker credentials for this. All right, well. Let's find out what the rations are next time. What kind of jelly are these guys eating?
Yeah.
Is it aspic? Is that why it's clear? Who
Oh.
knows? Oh.
I'm just in a training room.
Yeah, there's like a little laboratory for your stuff, your marlin spikes. Monik says, I have a question. Why did YouTube decide on its own that I simply must be super excited about Deltarune? I don't really care, but YouTube thinks I love it.
You probably
I don't know,
follow
man.
people who are playing it right now, or played it
I mean,
recently.
Yeah, it's a pretty like high-profile game among
Yeah,
certain
and
circles.
3 and 4 just came out.
Yeah, that's true. Yes, there was probably it's that there was an event involving Deltarune, and so like a lot of Deltarune videos are being posted right now.
I can't believe you're not commenting on my gun.
I haven't even really. Oh, bloody shot. It hurts you pretty fast.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess it does allow you to just like stand pretty far away from it. Yeah, I think the chances are good, Omahanek, that you do have a lot over with Deltarune. Just because like Deltarune is like, you know, Toby Fox. It's big in gaming.
If you have
especially,
someone
like,
who
any kind of indie game.
If you have someone you follow, if you are subscribed to someone who streams RPGs of any kind, they have probably streamed it.
All right, Pat, can you free me, or are we just gonna stick around in the training room shooting the gun forever?
How close I am to killing this guy, though. I'd say not being not remotely close.
Yeah, Pat, you're so close.
Check out my other gun.
I'm glad your suit plans worked out, Omahanek. Okay, I guess I'll check out your other gun. This one's just a gun, like a handgun. That's not it. That's not as fun. Truly, Pat just keeping me prisoner while he fucking fights this mantis in the mind realm. Ah, okay. All credit to Shira Bliss for the quality of the suit. You can do, like, the nice thing about homemade soup is that you can do whatever you want with it. And there's a lot of things that people won't usually do with soup that are good.
Like, give it to
Like,
you.
make it spicy. Like, make it spicy. Give me a spicy soup. You don't get a lot of spicy soups.
What do you mean you don't get a lot of spicy soup?
You don't get a lot of spicy soups. If you go to, like, a restaurant, you order the soup. It's probably not going to be spicy. If you lose to this guy in the training room, I'm gonna be mad.
Why?
Because you're making me watch you do this. And if you just like lose and game over in the training room and that's how it ends, that's gonna be very unsatisfying for me. I do like how they like move at 1 frame per second, like their animations glitch out while you're shooting them. Finish him.
Oh, I need blood.
I don't think the thing you're doing right now does damage, it just slows him down.
Well, yeah, no, the chain just holds him. Is supposed to hold him in place and slow him down.
Yeah. Yeah, orange habanero beef stew sounds awesome. But you're not gonna get that at the Sweet Tomatoes.
What's a sweet tomato?
They're trying to keep the spicy soups from you.
What's a
Sweet
sweet
tomato is
tomato?
like a salad bar buffet type place. It's nice. Pat, what are you doing? Finish him.
I did.
Free me. Oh, I'm watching. You never started streaming to me again, so I'm just watching the Twitch. All right, he's done. He's over. And guess what? I'm also done. I need to go to sleep right now
Why?
because I have a job. Because I have work in the morning. You
What?
fuck.
Quit that shit.
I have designs. I have designs on my income, so I need the job. Any more questions? Any more questions or suggestions? No.
What do you think it's like to...
Hmm?
What do you think it would be like to be turned into a baby and be a baby?
Like be turned into a baby. And like, do I have an adult brain in the baby body, or do I have a baby brain? How's the brain situation working?
You're trying.
I'm trying. What do you mean I'm trying?
Well,
Like I'm trying to.
imagine trying to keep all that in your baby brain.
Okay, so all of my adult knowledge is sort of squeezed into the baby brain, and it's leaking out furiously because baby brains are extremely undeveloped.
Yeah, do you think it'd feel good to get tummy time or bad?
Good. I think tummy time feels nice. Let's be, I guess to be fair, I do think almost everything you do as a baby is like exhausting and confusing, and like
But you know what's up.
only a very small number. Yeah, I guess I would know what's up in some sense, like thinking through my memories in the haze of my horrible baby brain. Maybe I would have some sense that like of like where all this is going. Let's be real. I think it would suck. I think the confusion would only get worse because I would have like these bizarre flashes of memory that I wouldn't understand because I'd have a baby brain that doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
Mohanek says there's a JoJo fight like this. Apparently, a bad guy in JoJo puts your brain into a baby and gives you
Man,
baby
I
brain.
had the realization recently, John, that Stephen King invented stands with The Shining.
Okay. I mean, when did The Shining come out? Because Araki,
Was
he was
doing,
writing JoJo
but not
way back
part
when.
3.
That's true. That's true. The stands weren't until part
Because
3.
The Shining is like 1977. JoJo Part 3 is 1989.
Yeah.
Because so the kid, Danny, his psychic powers are manifested in the form of a guy that is invisible to people who don't have the Shining. People with the Shining are naturally drawn to each other, and they're able to perceive each other's manifestation of their powers.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about how Tony in The Shining is is just basically a stand. Because it's just an invisible guy that hangs out behind him.
Yeah, I mean, all of this checks out. This all sounds true.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and I was thinking about in The Shining about when Danny meets the Dick Halloran with The Shining, and he talks about how the people with the shine are like drawn to each other, and this house, this like evil house, tries to pull in people with the shine, and they're able to see each other's shining power. And I was like, and then I was thinking about Doctor Sleep and how close that is to being about stand battles. A movie all about people with the shine going after
I
each
guess
other.
what you're saying is that Stephen King and Araki are working in the same sort of universe.
I don't know what he's googling.
What do
Oh,
you mean?
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, and like Stephen King invented the isekai, especially Truck-kun. He invented Truck-kun in the Gunslinger in 1980.
Yeah,
In
people do get isekai'd
19
in the Dark Tower series. That's
but
just true.
in 1982 he has a character who is a young teen get isekai'd by being hit by a car, and it makes him be like wake up in another universe.
I think we could just say that Stephen King invented anime.
Yeah, and I mean we already just established, Stephen King The Running Man predates Battle Royale.
He
So there
invented
you
anime.
go.
Anime would not exist without Stephen King.
Yeah.
There's a direct connection.
Mm-hmm.
No
I
other
mean, again,
explanation.
this is
There's no other logical explanation.
this is why I'm always This is why I'm talking about the Stephen King is like a office building full of infinite monkeys on typewriters.
Yeah,
Because of course,
he's also just throwing so much spaghetti at the wall
yeah, of
that
course he would.
eventually he invents anime.
Yeah, of course he would just eventually invent anime.
Yeah, he's written infinite books.
Uh,
One of
well,
them is anime.
well, I mean, his brain is just thinking about everything at all times.
Mm-hmm. He has a fully quantum brain.
Yeah, I mean, and that's good. I mean, I honestly, I think all of culture could take more from Stephen King.
Yeah,
That reminds me,
we
gotta watch.
we should honor him, and we should listen to him, listen to and honor Stephen
That
King.
reminds me that you and I need to go and watch The Monkey.
Yeah, we do. We do need to watch The Monkey.
At a Stephen King story.
Yeah, I'd fully agree. I want to watch that.
Yeah, I like The Monkey. I'm really sad that it can't be the monkey from the short story because Disney has copyrighted that monkey in between the time of the short story and now.
Oh.
They copyrighted that monkey because it's in Toy Story.
Oh. Oh,
And
is it the sock monkey?
It is no, it's the Symbols monkey. That's why in the movie the monkey has a drum.
Oh, okay. It still looks very similar to the Symbol monkey, but
Yeah, but the Symbol monkey is like now owned by Disney.
yeah, I never watched Toys. It's fucked that they can do that. Because they did not invent the Symbol monkey. Like the Symbol
They
monkey
did not.
predates Disney.
But
so
they
it's
were
weird that they can copyright like a design that is extremely in the public domain. Like there's a lot of prior art, and I think if you challenge this copyright legally, they would not be able to fight it. It's like this is extreme prior art.
Yeah, I mean, and I think this is the normal reaction, but yeah, when the movie was coming out, people were like, hey, why isn't it the Symbol monkey from the story? They were like, we tried to do the Symbol monkey, but Disney threatened, sent us a
Like
cease and desist.
desisted us. Dude, take them to court. This would be the easiest copyright case to win in the world.
the monkey court.
Yeah, take them to Monkey Court. Monkey Court's famously very anti-IP.
Yeah, but I bet
I admire them for that.
You know how I bet they do it though is that it's not about like physical reproduction of the monkey. It's about how that monkey appearing on screen.
That doesn't make any sense.
But there's shit like that all the time.
No, it doesn't make any sense.
What do you mean? That makes total sense. That it's like,
It
oh,
doesn't
this
make any
design
sense at
is.
all. No, that's nonsense. Like, it's so wild to be like, well, sure, we can't copyright this image, this monkey design, but we can copyright this monkey design as deployed specifically in film. That doesn't make any sense. That's dumb.
Oh wow, the most.
You're right. You're right. They probably would just send like extra legal assassins after you if you did try to challenge it.
Yeah.
But this should be the easiest. This should be the easiest intellectual
So,
property.
well, no. Apparently, people. So, if it's going to go into that now. Apparently, it's only about 80 years ago that it went into production, which when it was Hoppo the Waltzing Monkey. And now it's switched over to companies, and now it is owned by Yamane as the Curious Symbol Coon.
Okay.
Yamane the Naughty Monkey symbol toy, as seen in Toy Story 3. Wow.
I mean, I think this would just be like an impossible to enforce copyright claim.
Yeah, I mean,
Like,
but it's so much easier to just replace it with drums, because now he does a little drum line.
yeah, I mean, you don't have to take him to court, but just the principle of it is so shitty. They should have fought it. They should have fought it. Like, Disney's a horrible copyright troll. Fight him on some shit.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I like the Symbol Monkey.
I like the cymbal monkey. I also like the drum monkey. Drum monkey's not that much worse.
I mean, the thing with the Drum Monkey is that it's like so much more elaborate that they aren't selling that shit for like $2. Like they'll sell the fucking Symbol Monkey.
You think drum monkey's more elaborate? I mean, it's still just moving the arm. Like, one moves the arms up and down, the other moves the arms in and out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's all that much more elaborate. You think up and down is a harder motion?
I just think it's a more expensive looking monkey.
You don't understand. This is just a monkey made of premium material.
Yeah, I think this is a monkey made out of premium materials.
This monkey has many value add features.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I really want to watch that because I
can tell that this monkey's jacket, this monkey's vest, is made of Carrera.
I liked Long Legs okay, but the idea of like a movie where a monkey just makes people get a Final Destination is good.
Yeah, I want to see it. We should see it. Well, stop talking about the movie and see it, and also let me go to sleep. You bad man, you evil dude.
Yeah. Okay.
Good night.